look scared to death.
I'm alright. Can I sleep in your bed tonight like I used to?
Of course you can.
Sorry, Mom. I love you, Mom, Dad.
We love you too.
Oh, you're the best kid in the world.
As was my custom every evening, I duly recorded the day's events in detail on papyrus scrolls, another innovation of mine. And it was now some 2 months since my Lord Intef had removed my manhood, yet still I felt the pang of passion for my mistress Lostris. I had presented Pharaoh with no less than 120 suitable maidens, alas none that met his royal requirements.
Taita,
Mistress,
I couldn't sleep thinking of tomorrow.
you only need to have sent word and I would have come to you and sung you to sleep with your favorite lullaby.
No. I want to glimpse the bow that you made for Lord Tanus. Is that it?
This, my lady. Mighty archer's bow. Triple the force and range of any weapon currently in use by the army.
The court is buzzing with rumors that he has returned from his campaigns in the north. I must see him. You promised.
Mistress, I will keep my promise, as arranged. Tomorrow, I have an appointment with Lord Tanus to show him the Lanata.
If he is as striking as people say.
He is as they describe. This was the moment that for years I had known was coming, and which I dreaded more than the day of my own death.
What is this strange beast?
I think it's called a horse. It's captured from our enemies in the far north. It's faster than an ostrich. It can outrun any man. And in wartime, it's used to pull their chariots. Whoa! Tanus, who even before he was 20, was already a commander in the Pharaoh's elite blue crocodile division.
But he is so beautiful.
I thought you might like him. My worst fears confirmed in a single moment. I could tell by the look in her eyes that this vision, this man, my friend Tanus, would be her object of love for the rest of her life.
You are my sunlight. My days are dark without you.
You are the Nile of my heart. The waters of your love feed my soul.
I shall love you through this, and all the worlds to come.
No one shall come between us.
Nothing shall part us.
We are one. Forever.
Pharaoh's funeral rehearsal. I feel compelled to mention that I had taken no part in the conception of this celebration. If I had, the result might not have been in such bad taste. Instead, it was entirely the work of the priests of Osiris, who saw fit to conceal their lack of ideas behind a dazzle of treasure.
Come. Come. Even in daylight, you are as divine as the goddess Isis.
I was so appalled and stricken with remorse that for a while I was deprived of the powers of speech and reason. My worst nightmare was unfolding.
often the gateway to power and fortune is found in the most unexpected places.
Unexpected, my lord.
Don't play the innocent. I know just what a cunning hand you have played in all this. Pharaoh told me that you were searching for the perfect wife to bear him an heir. Why did you never ask me to present my daughter?
Stop! This is the outer sarcophagus, which will contain the inner coffins. The one fitted inside the other. The innermost coffin is of pure gold. Come, let us see how the goldsmiths are progressing.
Raise!
To think that the gold and silver used to amass this treasure was in excess of 500 tarks, nearly 1/10 of all the precious metals mined in the past 1,000 years.
Stop! Lord Imdev, your daughter pleases me greatly. I shall take her at the next full moon. Commence the wedding preparations at once.
O great Egypt, I am deeply honored to grant the services of my daughter upon your household. This is indeed a great day. You must be delighted.
Never. I love Tanus, and I shall never marry anyone else.
Do you not realize who asked for your hand? The Lord of all Egypt. The great Pharaoh Mamose himself.
I will not marry him, father. I would rather die first.
If you refuse, it will mean death. For you and all those whom you love. Tanus. Taita. Good. Now go home at once and prepare yourself. My treasured daughter.
Oh no, not another cop show.
I think you're wasting your time, Hoppy.
Huh? Were you talking to me?
I'd really like you to call your parents.
Mom, Dad!
Good evening, Mrs. al Simma. Duraid? It's been a long time.
Schiller? What is going on, Abby?
One of the perks of owning a telecommunications empire, Mrs. al Simma.
We'd like to make you an offer. We hear that you've almost completed your work on the seventh scroll.
What do you mean?
That's not very convincing. We've been watching every move you make. Gina, roll the tape. What do you think they mean?
The ceasing of our life source hides the gold that flows.
How dare you, Schiller? How dare you invade my home, my family, my privacy?
You can sue me later. Let's talk business. I've been searching for decades for Pharaoh Mamose's tomb. I've spent a lot of money. And the thought of losing out to you doesn't please me. I'd do anything to stop you.
Oh, spare us your threats, Schiller.
But I'd rather work with you than against you. Let me fund your expedition.
Never.
Thank you, Schiller. But we don't need your help.
Oh, but you do. It's going to cost millions of dollars. Especially if you're working with Mr. Harper's antiquated methods.
Nick.
The Egyptian government is backing us all the way.
Now look.
The Egyptian government can't spend millions and millions of dollars for a search that may not yield anything. But I can. I can make you a deal you can't refuse. I'm giving you the offer of a lifetime. Unlimited funds, the highest technology. I'll set up a lab on the site. I'll fly in any expert you want. You can't ask for more than this.
And what's in it for you?
Very little. You know I'm not interested in the money.
Oh, really? Then what?
Because you're working for me, everything you find will eventually have my name on it.
I want Grant Schiller to go down in history.
He knows everything we've done. He's going to come after us.
Let him.
Are we in danger?
No. No, son. No. We have to be a little more careful, that's all. But nothing is going to stop us from finding the tomb. Not after all the years we've put into this. No one is going to take it away from us, Royan. Maybe we should join forces with Schiller.
Absolutely not. Duraid, how can you...
Well, look at us. People are dropping off our team like flies. We've even lost Nahoot.
Well, that was his own fault. He kept telling the authorities that we weren't getting anywhere. I mean, he even begged them to be transferred to another department.
Maybe Schiller scared him off.
Well, it doesn't scare me.
Or maybe Nahoot decided to face the facts. Without this piece of the scroll, we've got nothing. This is where Taita writes about the king's tomb.
Happy was telling me that if he was going to hide a tomb so that no one would find it, it'd destroy every trace and every record of it. Maybe Taita did that.
Oh, no. Lousy generator again. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Be careful.
I will. Who are you? What you do?
Run! Save Happy!
Happy! Happy!
What is it, Mom?
Burgers! Don't ask questions! Arya! Arya!
Leave it, I'll take it. Put it in the car. And don't drop it. No, sir. Beautiful.
Mom, the river will save us.
You stupid child! You think you can fool me?
Don't touch him!